Okay, y'all, today we're going to the dam. This is going to be a little scouting trip to see if the bluegill are starting to stack up in that corner. I'm just going to take my little Zebco slingshot. Got a little size 3 Aberdeen hook on there. Nice little hook. Coming up to this swivel. And then I got a little barrel weight. This one's probably about a quarter of an ounce, half ounce. I can't even remember. As long as it takes it under there, it'll be good. I sometimes throw on a bobber, so you might see a bobber today. And I'll sometimes take it off, depending on my mood, you know, and what's working. The current will dictate a lot on how you're going to fish this thing. So right now, this is going to be my setup. And all we're going to do is we're going to drop it straight down in that corner. If you've seen my videos before, you might have seen me do this. And we're going to put a little bitty sliver of worm on here. We're not going to make it hang. It's just going to be a little piece of worm. And then we're going to see what'll bite. You know, sometimes there's drum, yellow bass, bluegill. Every now and then you might get a bigger bass biting. But today we're just going to see. I want to see how many bluegill are there. And more importantly, those are my turkeys. If you hear that, that's my turkeys. But more importantly, not just are there bluegill there, are there sizable bluegill there, so we can have us a little fish fry. Anyway, let's get out there, let's get the fish and get this hook wet. I'll see y'all at the dam. One right there. Yeah. There we go. Fish number 1. Old drum. Pick him out. There's the drum. Back in the water. There's one. There we go. Another drum. We know what's here. Ooh, another drum. I want the bluegill. Another one of fish. Get her back down in there. See if we can't get another little bite. There we go. Drum. Little drum. Come on now. Bluegill. There's one. There we go. First bluegill. That's what we're after. That's the prize right there. Little bluegill. He's small, so we're gonna throw him back. Maybe they're showing up now. That's exactly what I want. There's a drum right there. Bunch of them. Maybe there's some bluegill mixed in. Go a little more shallow. Dang, that's a good bite. There we go. There's another one. A little small. Yep, it is small. Man, where's them bluegill at? We're in the drum today. Lots of these. Well, that's part of the game. You got to get here when the bluegill are here. Sometimes you're here when the drum are here. That just gives an excuse to go again soon. But if the line is tight and the rod's bowed, it's hard to beat. As long as something's biting. There was some flashing.
You were talking to me. Don't talk to me.
There's one. There's bluegill. Oh yeah. Nice bluegill. Ow. Second bluegill, I think. Another nice bluegill. Still too small to eat. The bigger ones, the eater ones, are not here today, it seems like. There we go. Another one. Another drum. I always said if it was a competition, we could win with these. I've always been a pro at catching some drum. Look at that. There we go. Slowly drop. There's a bite. Well, there's some tiny white bass. Tiny, tiny white bass. See, it doesn't take a whole lot of worm. All I do is take that little bitty piece of worm, just where the hook's kind of sticking out. See a bunch of flashes along the wall. Could be shad. Oh, there's one. Woo! Yellow bass. Right after the flashes. Oh, shoot. Now these things are good at poking. A lot of energy. A lot of fins. Yellow bass. New worm on. A lot of fish in there right now. I see them starting to show up. You just gotta contend with that current sometimes. There's one. Oh. There we go. Ooh. That's closer to eating size there. That's closer to eating size. Bite. Ooh, good bite. There we go. Little yellow bass, hence the yellow color. Thanks for tuning in today. I'll pick my phone up here. I'm ready in the boat. We got another trip coming up where I hope to get the trot lines and jugs put out and maybe catch some gar. Today was a pretty good day as far as fish goes. We caught a lot, 3 different species, pardon my turkeys. But the big bluegill that I wanted, they really weren't there yet. So I'm gonna go back soon and check for them again, and hopefully we'll run into them, you know. But got a lot of work to do here, then I gotta make this video. So consider hitting that subscribe button, and remember y'all, stay stanky. I gotta clean these turkeys out, they stanky.